Okay, but are we ready to level up in terms of ambition, in terms of challenging? Are we ready to go out there and
we'll be wrapping up now.
ask questions, of the best team in Germany and potentially look to challenge them in the league as well? We'll find out, but firstly, the Super Cup. The Super Cup. Maxence Lacroix, yeah? Our top signing, mate. Yeah, you are the star don in this transfer window, is obviously in the starting 11, and they have signed Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Pre-season is done and the new players are in. Bayer Leverkusen await, and it's time for season 4 to begin. FIFA 23 Schalke career mode. Welcome as the best in Germany. Await our challenge. The current league champions, last season's Deutschmeister Bayer Leverkusen, face off against last season's Pokal winners Marcel Koppensavich's boys in the German Supercup, and I'm excited. I am very much looking forward to this game, boys, because we've had a fantastic pre-season. Yeah, we've tested ourselves against some of the best in England specifically, and we have showed that we can definitely play ball. Yeah, but now this is a totally different challenge, because I've always mentioned every time we play Leverkusen that this is the toughest game and a one-off. They are so difficult to play against, but listen, we eventually beat them towards the end of last season. They ended up winning the league either way, but towards like the second last or third last game of last season, we beat Leverkusen. It was at the Veltons Arena, but it's still the same sport. It's still the same team. Or is it? I mean, the transfer window has been open, and obviously they have made some transfers, and them being the German champions, of course, they have the clout, they have the pull of bringing in some of the top players in Europe. So it's going to be interesting to see how they have improved their squad, but we have definitely improved ours as well. Yeah, we are leveling up, okay? But are we ready to level up in terms of ambition, in terms of challenging? Are we ready to go out there and ask questions, of the best team in Germany and potentially look to challenge them in the league as well? We'll find out, but firstly, the Super Cup. The Super Cup. Maxence Lacroix, yeah? Our top signing, mate. Yeah, you are the star don in this transfer window, is obviously in the starting 11, and they have signed Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, this just got a bit more difficult. Anyway, if you're going to enjoy the video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I know I have not been able to upload as often as I have, like the past month or so, but that's because there have been a few things going on in my personal life, yeah? But we're back, okay? We're back regularly. Are we back daily? That's up to you, yeah? Get involved, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll be back here daily. That's the trophy. There is the trophy. Oh, mate, listen. Once you pass it, mate, once you smell the gold, you cannot go back. We cannot go back. And boys, I mentioned it. You get that taste of trophies, you just want more. And this man wants more. Can he deliver more magic in another final? Leo Ziegler, free kick to win us the Pokal. I'll never forget it. Yeah, is he ready to pull off another fantastic performance in another final? We will see. We already saw Maxence Lacroix is in the starting 11 up next to Armel Bella Kotchap in what should be an unbelievable defensive pairing. At least we hope it is. Kevin Charlotte is straight into the starting 11 as well. Another of our new signings, completing a front three of Callum Hudson-Odoi and Leo Ziegler. The rest of the team is a pretty familiar one. We have Pineda on the bench, that young Argentinian exciting prospect. We'll see what he can do, but no pressure on him. Thomas Oweyan is a worry for me. He's playing at left back, and he's playing up against Moussa Diaby. Thomas Oweyan is not a great defender. He's a decent footballer, but he's not a great defender, right? Moussa Diaby is an unbelievable winger. And Luke Mbete is out. And normally we play Mbete at left back when we come up against like a top winger. Unfortunately, he's out injured for the next 4 weeks, and Oweyan has to be that guy. That's going to be interesting. Another interesting battle is going to be down our right-hand side, where the two Brazilians are going to be going at it. Eduardo Correa up against Gabriel Martinelli. But I'm pretty confident that Correa can keep Martinelli quiet. But the game plan overall in this game is for us to have as much of the ball as possible. You saw in pre-season, we did a lot of possession work, keeping the ball under pressure, picking our moments to go forward and just taking the sting out of the game. That's the plan in this game, to keep as much of the ball as possible and limit Leverkusen's chances as much as we can, as Diaby is already looking to cause us some problems here. We also should be wary of committing too many bodies forward because of the pace of their attack. As you can see, Diaby here up against Owen already, and he wins that battle. And you see my point, it's like Owen wasn't even there. It's like he wasn't even there. We're definitely going to need more from our left back, and I have a feeling that Armel Bella-Kotchap playing on the left hand side of that centre back pairing, he may have to go out wide a couple of times and cover that area, you know. It's going to be hard, boys. It's going to be hard, but then it always was going to be hard against Leverkusen. Opening 7 minutes here, and they are putting the pressure on us. They really are, but our defense is holding strong. Good work there between Lacroix and Correa. And here's our first chance to keep the ball, but we need to keep it a bit better than that, boys. Here's Florian Wirtz. Moving the ball about, little triangles in the middle here from Leverkusen, but in the end, we get rid of it. We get rid of it, and the plan is not working, boys. We're trying to keep the ball, but they are so aggressive in their press. It's not easy to do so. But a bit better here, a bit better. Correa to Schad, inside there to Kraus. Kraus assessing his options, picking the wrong one in the end. And here come Leverkusen again. To Thuram. Ball there. Diaby. To Frimpong. Frimpong back to Diaby. Oweyan. Come on, Thomas Oweyan. That's much better. What happened there? Foul. As Leroy Sané has completed a move to West Ham. Of course, Sané, former Schalke player. Would have been nice to have him. But yeah, you see the wages, they're a bit mad. We were looking at him as a potential option. But yeah, just not in our budget, boys, unfortunately. But this is much, well, I was going to say this is much better, but we're not even crossing the halfway line, boys. Lacroix, good defending from him. Kraus, Salazar, we might as well go direct here because the possession thing ain't really working. And here is Orlando Correa, our right back is actually through on goal. And Correa showing why he is a right back. Not a great shot in the end. Not great, but good work from him to engage the press and win the ball back high, and a good pass to find Kevin Schad, who's hit the byline and cut it back to Rodrigo Salazar, who only finds the side netting. Much better play from the boys there. A bit more direct, but looking to be effective. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Kral, good switch over there to Schad. Schad, can he take on his man? He will. Well, a bit fortunate, but still has it. Kevin Schad cuts back to Leo Ziegler. One chance, one moment. Leo Ziegler is the man of the moment. Kevin Schad doing exactly what we brought him in to do, to beat his man, to hit the byline, to cut it back, and for Leo to do Leo things. And that has put the ball in the net, and Schalke take the lead against Leverkusen. Started off slowly, were under pressure. Well, still under pressure. Good block there. But very clinical in the end, and our defense has held strong in this first half. 30 minutes in, corner taking short play towards the edge of the box, chested down by Diaby, played into the box, linking up with his fellow winger there, Martinelli, but in the end cleared away by Eduardo Correa. Free kick here, Oyan. We can just swing it in the mix there and potentially cause problems for Leverkusen. Not happening that time. But here is Diaby. Linking up on that right-hand side with Frimpong. Ball played behind there. Is Lacroix going to get there? Of course! He's going to get there. Showing exactly why we signed him. For that recovery pace in case a ball is played, I should say, through our defense. Lacroix, fantastic stuff. 2 minutes from halftime. Leverkusen not letting up. Oh, Bella-Kotchap also involved. Defense is looking impenetrable at the moment. Not a great pass there, though. Yeah, I have to say, we've kind of abandoned the plan of trying to keep the ball here and have kind of resorted to playing on the break. I'll take that. I'll take that. A 1-0 lead at halftime. Our defense is looking solid, and our striker Leo has been lethal. Has not been involved in too much of the game, to be fair. But he's had one chance, and he's put that one chance away, and we are 1-0 up against Leverkusen. One thing I do want is for our midfield to keep the ball a bit better. I feel like we've just wasted it a bit too much. So a bit more possession, and thus us relieving the pressure from our defense a bit better, will be useful in the second half, because we can't keep giving the ball away. We're just inviting pressure in the end. That's a very good ball there towards Shard, up against his man. Can he get away from him? He will, but the ball isn't a great one. The counter pressing is effective, and here is Hudson-Odoi forced to turn out wide. We're looking like we're going to have a decent start to the second half. At least a better one than we had to that first. Oh, good pressing, but in the end, Sanchez not under pressure at all, playing through our press there. Good defending. BAYER tight against his man. Kraus to Krul. Krul this time switched towards Hudson-Odoi. Does well, brings it down, gets away from his man, puts a decent cross in, but nobody in that area. Leverkusen looking to break. It's Martinelli. Playing the ball up wide there to, is that Lodi? Good recovery. Soma goes long. We don't win that. We don't win that. It's tense. It's tense at the moment. It's tense. You can really feel the pressure there, and it's just waiting for somebody to make a mistake, but BAYER there, alert, fully alert, and we needed him to be. I've been very much impressed with our defense in this game. Not just our defenders, but I mean our defending, you know, in general. You can see the structure of the team, you know, holding those two banks of four. They're essentially defending in a 4-4-2 with Salazar joining the press there with Leo. Oh, very good tackle. In the end, we'll break to Zoma. We're 61 minutes into the game, looking to make a couple of changes just to keep things fresh. We're going to take off Rodrigo Salazar, who's been very good in the defensive side of the game, but we're going to bring on Gula and see what he can do. Also going to bring on Pineda, give him a bit of a look, and Buscagli will come on at left back just to keep Diaby quiet. Correa loses it. Florian Wirtz plays in Thuram. BAYER is there. He's been there all game. Ziegler. A chance for him to potentially get involved. Shard still has it, and here is Leo Ziegler. Ziegler may be in here. Still has quite a bit to do. Gets away from another. Ooh, Leo, the footwork. Just to get out of that tight situation. In the end, Robert Sanchez, the goalkeeper, makes a save. Krul, out-swinging cross towards Ziegler, headed away. Ball recovered by Shard, out wide to Krul to potentially do something again. Played inward here to Arda Güler, picking up the ball, creating space, shifting it out wide to the left. Good play in towards Pineda. Pineda cannot get away from his man. 20 minutes left in the game. Here is Diaby looking to break forward. Committed tackle there. Advantage played on by the ref. Diaby against Buscagli. Good defending, and a yellow card for Güler for that tackle. Yes, Pineda picking up the ball very deep in his half. Oh, very good footwork from him to get out of a couple of tight areas there, and so did Krul, who, if he lost the ball there, that would have been catastrophic. Ball played through here. Oh, nobody's going to have the pace to recover. Play towards the middle. Jan Sommer. Pretty much his first big save of the game. Diaby got through there and created the chance. We needed our goalkeeper alert, and he was. Sufa will come on for Correa at right back. It is just a matter of seeing out the game now with 8 minutes left. Of course, there still is only one goal in it. It's been a game of very few chances. It's been a classic final, really, where a team gets a lead early in the game. This time being us, of course. And not much really happening since then. I think we've only had like one other real chance after that lead. And they just had their first big chance there with that save from Sommer. It's actually good from the goalkeeper, you know, when you're not involved in the game and you suddenly have to make a big save, that you are alert. Let's hope that's the only big save, though, that he has to make as Leverkusen look to keep pushing again. This time, Buscagli, a good tackle from him. Pineda, good footwork from him, and winning us a throw. Their final 2 minutes now, just manage the game, keep the ball, and we win the game, and we win another trophy. Come on, boys. Manage the game. Manage the game. Pineda. To Buscagli. Ball here to Kral. Not great, not great. To be fair, Pineda hasn't made a massive impact going forward, but he's been very good in keeping the ball. And just not being reckless in his play. Can Shard get there? I mean, Shard is quick, but come on, Kral, he's not that quick. There's only been 1 minute added on. Wow, okay. That's a bit shocking, to be fair, and that should be it. That is it. It's full time. It's another trophy in the cabinet for Schalke as we kick off season 4, how we ended season 3, and that is with Alex Kral lifting another trophy for Schalke in what was a complete performance at Borussia Park. A performance where we had very few chances, but mate, when you have Leo Ziegler, you always have a chance. He'll make something happen out of scraps. He got that goal. Our defense deserves all the credit in the world. Our midfield as well in keeping that structure and not letting their midfielders break through our midfield line. It was a complete performance. Jan Sommer as well with that big chance towards the end for Leverkusen. Still alert. Everybody deserves credit today. But what does this mean, boys? What does this mean? Does this mean we are ready? Does this mean we are ready to compete at the top end of the table? I mean, if we're putting in performances like that week in, week out, why not? Why not? Why not, bro? Genuinely. If our defense is that solid every week, if our strikers are that clinical, and if our midfielders are that effective, we can do anything this season. But I doubt that's going to be the case. You can see, even looking at the stats here, a game of very few chances. We only had 4 shots all game. They only had 3. You know, they had like 1 big chance. We also had like 1 decent chance in that Ziegler goal, but the possession was pretty much identical. Everything in this game was pretty much identical, you know. 2 good teams going at it. In the end, it was just about who took that 1 chance they had. And we have one of the best strikers in the world, and he showed his value yet again today, yet again being the match winner. And for me, Maxence Lacroix, I don't know what they mean about a bit of a letdown in that debut. He was unbelievable, bro. He was unbelievable. Better catch up was as well, and I feel like the two brought the best out of each other. And that's going to be our partnership moving forward. And listen, we were talking about that partnership being a bit of a dream. And it's kind of showing why. It's kind of showing why in a big game. Also have to shout out Kevin Shaw getting an assist on his debut and doing exactly what we need him to do. He's not a great goal scorer. He's not a great passer. But he is that guy who's going to beat his man and just lay the ball off. And that's how we got our goal, you know. So our new signings are doing what they need to do, you know. And I'm very, very happy with that. I think we're going to see a bit more from the likes of Pineda and stuff, and Romeo Lavia as well, who did not come on today. But listen, the season is long and we are definitely going to see more from the boys. We still have to improve though, so there is more training to be done and prepare in the best way possible for the upcoming season. But boys, I'm going to say it now, I think we're ready to go for the big honors, you know. I think we are. I think our squad is not as good as the others, but I think we can at least compete, you know. I'm not saying win the league, but at least get involved in like a bit of a title race and see what we can do. But hey, all I'm saying is, last 2 trophies we've competed in, we have won. We have another free agent here who's a bit interesting, 18-year-old Gonzalo Castro, who is a striker. I realize we only have 1 out-and-out striker in the team, and that is Leo Ziegler. You know, of course we signed Pineda, who can play as a striker, but he is more of a dribbler and he's more of a winger, if I'm being honest. And us having to sell Edouard to Barcelona, I think we're going to make this signing. He is very physical, he's very quick, he's very direct, and he's a decent finisher. He's not good technically, I have to be fair. His passing is poor, his dribbling is not the best, but he is very similar to Leo. He's also 6'3", just like Leo. He is left-footed, just like Leo as well. He's more of a target man though. He's much better at jumping and heading than Ziegler is, but Ziegler is by far a more technical footballer, you know. We looked at the stats last season. We were the lowest scoring team in the top 7 in the Bundesliga, and that's just because we don't have many goal scorers. You know, Hudson-Odoi, Larson, these guys aren't really goal scorers. This guy is just a goal scorer, you know, and I think he'll be a decent backup to Ziegler. That's why we've offered him a rotation role, a 5-year contract, and 13k a week, as well as 130k signing on bonus. Young 18-year-old striker who is okay with playing backup to Ziegler. We'll make that signing for sure, and because we've seen Ziegler at times does get his injuries, you know, and when he is out, basically there are no goals in the team. You can see he has a 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot with medium low work rate, so we have to be a bit more creative in how we develop him. So we're going to give him a center forward development plan and try to improve his passing and his dribbling a bit better, basically improve his technical attributes a bit better. But I'm sure he will be just fine. Looking at how the calendar starts, we start off against Dortmund. We then have St. Pauli, which will be our first home game. Then we have Leverkusen. Looking at our first few away games are difficult. Dortmund away, Wolfsburg away, Gladbach away, Hoffenheim away, Freiburg away. Wow! Those are some tough away games to kick us off in the league here, but I'm just going through the calendar, showing you guys how the fixtures will be looking this season, at least in the league. Of course, we will get a Champions League draw after the season has started, and we'll see who we have in our group. But do let me know your thoughts in the comments about what you've seen today. I believe with such a performance, we can really push for the big honors this season. We only got knocked out in the round of 16 of the Champions League last season, and we finished 4th in the league. Of course, winning the Pokal. Listen, this season, we want to go for the Pokal again and possibly make it a 3rd final in a row, potentially a 2nd win in a row. We want to go for the league and just see how it goes. You know, it's just one of those where we're not absolutely saying it's crucial for us to win the league, but it's crucial for us to improve in the league and see if we can ask questions of the top teams. But let me know your thoughts in the comments about that performance, about our new players, how they're looking, and about our ambitions for this season. Drop a like on the video if you haven't enjoyed it, and please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Quick Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.